Hey guys, it's Courtney, and today I'm doing the Thrift Tag. I think that's just what it's called. I'm not sure if there's another more specific name for it, but I've seen it on people's videos, just the Thrift Tag. So I have the questions written down, and I'm going to just answer them for you guys. Some of the videos I saw, people included stuff that weren't technically thrifted, so there might be a few things like that in my answers. Especially the first one, because the first question was probably the hardest for me, which is my most expensive item, which I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff, and I don't know if it means like your most expensive thing you've bought at a thrift store or the most expensive thing you've bought like before it went to the thrift store. I'm not really sure, and I'm just gonna say my vanity that I got. Some of you I think know, I mentioned this before, when we moved into our house, the last people got evicted and they left their vanity, and it's this really big, awesome vintage like dresser, and then there's a mirror that goes along with it that goes on the wall, and I just got to keep that because the other people didn't come and take it with them. So I'm gonna go with that one because that's kind of a tricky question. Thrifted staple piece. Thrifted staple piece. I don't know, I don't really have a thrifted staple piece. Like, tackiest find that you love is probably going to be this, this picture frame we got for $1, and it has little like paw prints on it and little fish, and it says meow on the top. It's this picture frame, and we bought this because we were going to put a picture of our cats in it, and it's pretty tacky. And there's not even a picture in here, which makes it even more tackier. I didn't know this until I went looking for it. We moved, and my boyfriend apparently decided to put it up on his computer desk without any picture in it, because we don't have a printer. But he's displaying it with no picture in it, so that's kind of funny. But probably this be the tackiest thing I bought from the thrift store. Latest thrift find. Probably, let's see, probably this blue skirt, which has been one of my favorites. It's like this high-waisted skirt, kind of like a skater skirt, but it's really blue. And I don't usually go for like bold colors like this. I usually wear a lot of black and gray, but I have been loving this skirt, especially for summer. And yeah. Alright, favorite find currently. My favorite find currently is probably this, just this black t-shirt, but it has a skull on it, thinking about a piece of pizza, which, if that isn't me, I don't know what. But I only got this for $1, so it's pretty sick. Next question is, where do you thrift the most? I thrift the most at, it's a local shop called Consignment Corner, and it is, I don't know, it's a really big place. They have a ton of stuff. They have a really big women's clothing section, and they have really weird like oddity stuff too. Like once I found like this really vintage like animal cage there. I almost bought it, but it was pretty expensive. And then there's also this cool like lantern piece there that I want to get at some point. So they have really cool stuff there, but then they also have like some really nicely priced furniture, like some couches. And then they have like, in the way back, they have like a kids area and a home section, but then they also have like holiday sections. And in the very, very end of this thrift store is the Halloween section. And there's always Halloween stuff there. It may not always be good stuff, but I always find Halloween stuff. And usually at thrift stores, I usually can't find Halloween stuff, but this one always has something, which is cool. The biggest bargain I would probably say is our coffee table we have, and I'm filming in the bedroom, but I will go out and I will do a little video of the coffee table. We got this coffee table when we were still in our apartment up in the cities, and we got it from Savers, and it was only like $10, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's really cool. It has like glass on the top, and then It has like a storage area on the bottom. It's just really cool. It's kind of messy because we just ate pizza, so there's probably pizza on it. But I can show you guys what it looks like. Okay, like I said, the table's kind of messy right now because we just had pizza and Dustin's busy writing a rule book for his one football thingamajig. But here's the table that we got at Savers for like 10 bucks. It's got like really nice glass on it. It has like a few little scratches, but it's not really noticeable. And then like my favorite thing is down here, it has like a little place to store stuff. Also, fun fact, these little Halloween buckets were thrifted. I got them for like 50 cents and they're beautiful. But yeah, here's the table for that one. You just throw pizza crust at me, you noob. Go to thrifted accessory. I don't really buy accessories from thrift stores unless you count like shoes. I bought a lot of shoes from the thrift store. I'm gonna say this hat though, because this is also another answer that isn't technically thrifted, but when we went to the, when we went and bought fireworks last year from one of the places in Sioux Falls, they gave us this hat for free. And I don't know, that's kind of thrifty. And I love like hats like this, but they never look good on me. But this one, I like. Other than that, probably a pair of combat boots I got from Plato's Closet a few years ago. Go-to section in the thrift store. I don't really have a go-to section just because I like to look at everything, and I can usually find something in any section because a lot of the stuff either just ends up working or it's put in the wrong spot, so I find stuff anyways. So I don't really have a favorite section, I guess. One tip for first-timers. Kind of having to do the same with the last question. Just like look everywhere and have fun and just look through everything, because a lot of the times I found stuff that's been put in the wrong like size section of clothing, or a lot of thrifted stuff has been like washed, so a lot of it has maybe like shrunk or it's not true to size, because there's a lot of times where I've bought stuff from like anywhere between the small and extra large in the thrift store and it fits me. And you can't usually do that when you're in a regular store. So just like look through everything and have fun. And try on stuff even if it looks butt ugly, because sometimes things can be deceiving. When did you first start? I think I first started in like 8th grade with a few of my friends from high school, because there's not a lot to do in my town in the summer, so we would just walk around and go to the 2 thrift stores that were down our downtown area. Create an all thrifted outfit that describes your personality. So I guess I'll go do that. Favorite brand to thrift is probably Forever 21, just because I find a lot of things that are the Forever 21 brand that I like. Like I found a few crop tops from them. I found like this cropped like maroon sweater, if you can see it. And I think I've mentioned this before too. When I go to Forever 21, which I've only been in an actual Forever 21 store like 2 or 3 times, but I hate everything in the Forever 21 stores. And I can never find anything I like. So I don't know if I just like the older styles or if Forever 21 used to be like different and have different clothes than what they do now. So I have a lot of stuff thrifted from Forever 21. I got this really cool leather jacket from there too. It has like a bunch of zippers on it. And then last question. What are you currently on the hunt for?
Currently on the hunt for, sorry, there's a lot of fireworks going off, and I thought I saw, like, something in the air. I'm not sure. Someone was in our backyard the other day, because I found a used, like, firework, and it wasn't one that could have just, like, blown into our yard or anything. Like, I'm not sure what's going on. But currently on the hunt for,
like, some more skater skirts, like that blue one, and more shorts, because our summer months aren't very long here, so I don't like to buy shorts that are too expensive. So I'm currently on the look for shorts and more skirts so I can show off my new tattoo I just got. I don't usually wear a lot of skirts, so I don't like to pay full price for them, but I've been really getting into wearing more skirts and like dresses more, so that's what I'm looking for. That's the end of the tag. That's all the questions. I won't tag anyone because I know sometimes tags are weird and not everyone has time to do them, but if you want to do the tag, go ahead and do it and let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. There's a bug.